Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Scholarship Ceremony here at North Hardin High School. The Trojan family welcomes you. If you're parents, students, or presenters tonight, thank you each and every one for coming here as we celebrate a remarkable group and their outstanding achievements that have earned them some money to help them go to school. And I think that's an outstanding thing that we're going to look at tonight. There are some refreshments back there. If you get a little hungry, feel free to get up and go over there and get you some. There's drinks back there for you. We want to be a one-stop shop for all tonight, but I would ask everyone, if you would, we're going to honor students tonight, but I will tell you, it's been my experience in 27 years of education that successful students are supported at home. They're encouraged at home, so I'd like to give the parents a big hand tonight for what you've done to help raise students with high achievement. And I also want to thank the presenters tonight who are going to present various scholarships from various backgrounds for various reasons. Thank you for making an investment in our students. So we're going to start out tonight with somebody we all know and love and hope that he gives out a lot of money tonight. Would you please welcome Pastor Dixon with the Making a Difference Scholarship. He's also no stranger to the microphone, from what I've been told.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Macy. He's right. You never should give a preacher a microphone. But I understand that we have order of business and we need to get it taken care of. But first of all, I want to just say a little something about this scholarship that we're going to do about the Making a Difference. It's a memorial scholarship for Cameron LaShawn Boone. He was one of the students that went here at North Hardin. He was part of our mentorship program. He's part of the Brother to Brother program. He was also a star athlete here. He had went to college basketball. He had finished his undergraduate. He was going on to finish up his master's. He was almost finished, getting ready to start his PhD when a tragic, senseless murder happened. And he was killed. They're trying to find out, was it one of his customers, or was it somebody that randomly tried to rob him? He was driving Lyft up in Louisville while he was in school. And we did part of it at the Making a Difference conference. We awarded them $500 for the first and second place. We're doing a boy and girl. It's going to be annual. And then it was just such a close race. I told Ella Shear that she got second place, so we awarded her $300, just so you know. And she gets her other $300 this time also. I was trying to see, was any of my Phi Beta Sigma brothers in here tonight? What we're gonna do for the Sigma Scholarship, we're having a homeless banquet, and at that homeless banquet on the 24th of June, we're gonna present the winner of the Phi Beta Sigma Scholarship. All right? And without further ado, you want to say something, man? Okay. Without further ado, we want to call up Ella Shear, if she's here. She's not here today?
But I'll take it on her behalf.
Okay, all right. Only reason why I gave him that because I trust Mr. Macy. Okay. Kyrie Boyd. Now, this is a special young man right here. He's an excellent athlete. He's a great student, and just the most well-mannered young man I've met. You know, he's just a phenomenal young man. Might be in line for that Sigma Scholarship. He might be in line for that also. But Kyrie, we want to give you this on behalf of the Making a Difference Committee and in honor of Cameron LaShawn Boone and We want to make sure that you just don't stop now, you know. You run into anything while you're in college, make sure you give us a call. All right? All right, let's see if we can get a picture taken real quick. All right, thank you. Hold on, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. We want to see if Faith is here. Faith Ramos, she's not here also? Okay, you got another one, Mr. Mr. Mason, pretty good, you pick it up quick tonight.
That's 2 car payments.
Yes, okay, I guess you can go ahead and go back. Hold on. My wife want to do the picture. I got to listen to the Sergeant Major here. Do we need to come around a little bit?
Yes.
All right, thank you. And last words before I sit down. I just want you to know that I appreciate Mr. Macy and his whole staff and all of North Hardin and the students. We're just looking at opportunities to help them succeed and help them reach their goals. And one thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that we get more information out to the parents about Brother to Brother and about the Zeta and the Sigma mentorship program that goes on right here at school at 2:30 on the 3rd Wednesday of the month. Zetas give scholarships, Sigmas give scholarships. Brother to Brother, we doing scholarships. We're getting ready to do an honorary in honor of Chris Doss. He was a graduate from the Academy, of the Brother to Brother Academy. And Jason, he was going to school in Eastern Kentucky. And he had a tragic accident, car accident. So we just want you guys to have that information. We're gonna put it out. We're gonna send it out. Brother to Brother Academy is from 10 to 1 on Saturdays. We have multi-millionaire entrepreneurs. We have my good friend and our personal finance planner, Cecilia, and just a whole lot of other benefits. I mean, Jacinta, there she is, Principal Pleasant over there, Assistant Principal Pleasant, and she comes out along with my daughter that's a lawyer and teach English, teach things, get them ready for ACT, and we have multiple military leaders coming out to give them information about the military and in all professions from all walks of life, doctors, nurses, whatever you could have, and they're willing to mentor. So if you want that information, see Ms. Hall. Ms. Hall will make sure you get in contact with myself or my wife, and we'll make sure you get everything that you need. Thank you very much, Mr. Macy. I appreciate it.
You know, there was a couple of other folks that I did not mention tonight that I need to mention tonight, and I think we said there was about $1.3 million in scholarship money that has already been awarded that we know of. Other monies and scholarships are pouring into the senior class. But in addition to the folks that we've already mentioned, I have to give a tip of my hat, Mr. Clay Hooper, Ms. Jamie Cheatwood, Ms. Annette Neblett, who have worked with these seniors to let them know what the scholarship opportunities are. Can we give them a big round of applause tonight, please? And part of Annette's job is to get kids out on college visits, to arrange those visits, and she has done an outstanding job. If you want to know how well she's done, when you leave tonight, and you may have noticed this when you came in, this hallway out here is the highlight of where these kids have decided to go to college. So their name is up there, the college name is out there on the wall where they've decided to go further their careers after they graduate from here. And so with no further ado, we're going to bring up Michael Pesco from the MOAA, and he can tell you what that means because I have no idea.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, my name is Mike Pesco. I'm here representing the Fort Knox chapter of the Military Officers Association of America. I see many of the presenters over there. I belong to a lot of organizations they also belong to in the local area. Our organization is proud to be able to once again sponsor over seven scholarships over $13,000 to students in various local schools surrounding the area. And this is our 28th consecutive year that we've done this. Our scholarships are open to children of active duty and retired service members, Guard and Reserve service members, and to grandchildren of service members. Tonight, it's my pleasure to award a $1,500 scholarship to Tyler Garcia.
Congratulations.
I think next year we're gonna have to tell the kids exactly what they're gonna do, you know, ask them to tell us what they're gonna do with that money. I would believe, would you at this time, please welcome to the podium Sue Story with the Ray Story Memorial Scholarship. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we have a stadium named for Mr. Story. If I'm calling play-by-play right now, I gotta tell you, this is where Miss Skeeters gets all excited because she gets to work a camera.
Okay, fine, thank you.
On behalf of the Ray Story Memorial Scholarship Committee, I would like to congratulate all the young men and women sitting over here on my left because you have reached a very important milestone, and I would like to wish you much success in the future. I also want to say thank you and congratulations to all the people sitting out here in front of me. This milestone probably could not have been reached without your background and support and encouragement, and you deserve a big thank you for that reason. The committee decided to give 2 scholarships this year. They're $1,000 each. The first one is Astrandria Theus. Our second scholarship goes to Gabe Russell. Oh, wait.
I guess we're taking it.
I guess we are. But we might take our closer up there.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to keep this and come out there.
Pastor, she doesn't trust me as much as you do. She's taking hers back with her. Oh, my. Our next presenter is April Habib with Nu Beta Zeta.
Good evening. My name is Jacinta Pleasant, the Scholarship Chair for Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated with Nu Beta Zeta Chapter, and it is my honor this evening to present this year's Betty Hamilton Scholarship recipients. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated is an international nonprofit organization that was established on January 16, 1920 on the campus of Howard University by 5 young women. Our organization is community conscious, action-oriented, and dedicated to fostering the continuous education of young people. Nu Beta Zeta is an alumni chapter which serves the Hardin County community. These awards are made possible by the ladies of Nu Beta Zeta through fundraising events and donations. This year, we are able to award a total of $2,750 in scholarships to 4 high school seniors in Hardin County. 3 of those recipients are here at North Hardin, and we have 1 at John Hardin. The recipients of the Betty Hamilton Scholarship Award must have demonstrated leadership abilities, academic excellence, and participation in community service. Our first recipient is Miana Lung in the amount of $500. Our second recipient of the Betty Hamilton Scholarship goes to Amaya Morgan in the amount of $500. Our third recipient for the Betty Hamilton Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,500 goes to Alana, and I'm going to say Regine because that's what I know her by, Thompson, if you can come forward. All right, thank you. Are you gonna take one? Oh. All right, thank you.
Our next presenter is Hope Temple, and she'll be presenting the Mildred C. Haygood Scholarship. Please welcome her to the podium.
Hey, good evening. My name is Craig Allen. On behalf of Elder Samuel C. Wilson, the pastor of Hope Temple Church of God in Christ, I'd like to present the Mildred C. Haygood Freshman Scholarship Award. This award is in memory of our former First Lady, who was a firm believer that education opens opportunities. She would take money out of her own pocket and purchase school supplies for kids in Hardin County. So this year's scholarship award winner is David Kyle Boyd. You could join me up here. Through your hard work and dedication, you have proven to be an excellent student athlete. Our scholarship committee, church, and community want to recognize you, encourage you to continue your education goals. So this is our first year of doing this, so we awarded 2 scholarships this year. So this is open to every child in Hardin County. So we start accepting applications October, and the deadline is May the 1st. And our committee will review it. So you can check our website out for more information when that time comes. We'll have it posted. So it's hopetemplekojic.org. And you can join us on YouTube or Facebook for our services that start at 11 a.m. on Sunday.
If you read the News Enterprise, which a lot of us do, you may recognize this next name. Becca Owsley is coming with the HCEC Scholarship.
Well, now with ECTC, so in case you didn't guess. We had 2 scholarships to present tonight. One was to Joycelyn Crutcher, she got our Commonwealth Scholarship. She's not here tonight. But I'm also pleased to present the John T. Smith Scholarship on behalf of ECTC. The John T. Smith Scholarship Program provides scholarships for freshmen and sophomore community college minority students. The scholarships are based on achievement and potential for success in college. The scholarship will cover half of the first year's tuition for a full-time student at ECTC. This year's recipient of the John T. Smith Scholarship is Bakari Battle. Thank you. Congratulations.
Please welcome to the podium next Dakota Walker with U of L's JROTC.
Thank you. My name is Captain Walker. I'm with the University of Louisville Army ROTC program. I've got a couple of ROTC scholarships to give out this evening. You're going to hear some very big numbers, which is great, which is commendable, but I also want you to understand that what that means is these young men and women have decided to go to college first, learn leadership skills along the way in ROTC, and then serve in the military as an officer once they graduate. And that too is commendable. So our first recipient is going to be ROTC scholarship to Western Kentucky University in the amount of $50,676, Samuel Costello. Our next recipient to Kentucky State University in the amount of $45,200 is Nevaeh Foster. Our next recipient is an ROTC scholarship to the University of Kentucky in the amount of $53,688, Samantha Gamble. And our last recipient is an ROTC scholarship to Western Kentucky University in the amount of $68,048, Brian Gearing.
If you need a loan, now you know where to go. Wow, those are some big checks, not just in size, but in money too. We appreciate all of you, whether you give a little or a lot. It makes a difference to the kids. And I'm telling you, somebody that went to the military to get money to go to school, every little bit helps when you get there. Sally Potts is up next. She'll be presenting a scholarship out of respect to the Vine Groves Women's Club. So would you please welcome her to the podium?
Our committee got together, and when we read this young man's resume and what he wrote, what impressed us was that he said when he got done with college, he wanted to come back here and give to the community. And it is my pleasure to give a $1,000 scholarship to Gabe Russell. Thank you. See you next door all the time, as I will say. Oh, you want me to? Come here, Gabe.
We could have gotten it after.
Yeah. Got it?
Mom in the back. Thank you.
I get the feeling that some of our students are going to have sore cheeks when this is all over with and they're smiling so much. Alex Ramirez is our next presenter with the Universal Spartan Scholarship, and I have to tell a story about this scholarship, if he doesn't mind. He and I have been emailing back and forth for the better part of almost a month and a half, 2 months. He so wanted to give money to a student who was well-deserving, and he gave us his qualifications. We went back and forth, and I am so glad it worked out. But I don't know that anybody has worked as hard to get in touch with the principal and counselors and figure out who can earn a scholarship as what this gentleman has. Would you please welcome him to our podium?
Well, the person in here, so I guess you get to keep it.
Hey.
No, but again, thank you so much, and it's all about persistence. As you all know, it's like, you know, I wouldn't be here without that. So my name's Alejandro Ramirez. This is my wife Jennifer. So what my company is, Universal Spartan. We're defense contractors. We source the federal government with pretty much anything they need. We're kind of like a one-stop sourcing solution. That's what we do. But today, I'm not, you know, yeah, I mean, the business is great and all that stuff, but what I want to talk about is the scholarship. And again, it's about persistence. It's called the Young Spartan Scholarship. So, you know, I was in the military for 22 years. And while I was in the military, again, like a lot of us, you know, here that we're in, you know, we served in combat. And it was that reality that didn't hit me until after I got my business, after doing it for about 10 years, where I was actually just talking to my kids, and they were actually telling me about those times when I was deployed and not there. And it was rough, especially as a spouse. You know, you got to be there, but then you got to think about the kids. You know, you're not there with them all the time, and you're actually thinking about them when you're in combat, and then you're kind of like realizing it's like, hey, you know, am I going to come back? Am I going to see my kids again? So it was like a reality that just hit, and from that reality created this Young Spartan scholarship, and that's why I decided to do this. It's an honor of an outstanding academy performance and meeting the criteria. Universal Spartan LLC gladly presents Ania Crittenden. Here. Again, thank you so much. And also one thing is, one of my kids, one's 30 and one's actually in the military now. He's 22 years old. He actually went to school here, in 2018. So it's a great honor to give back to the school. I know he did a great job here and stuff like that, but it's just a great honor and knowing a lot of that stuff. But again, you know, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
No kidding, we have been on the trail. It is. We have done some rapid fire texting, I guess, and emailing. Up next is our American Legion Auxiliary. To make that presentation, would you please welcome to the podium Marie Calasante. I hope I pronounced that right.
Hello, my name is Marie and part of the Legion Auxiliary in town. Every year we do an Americanism essay contest and we give out a scholarship, and tonight it's my privilege to give a scholarship to Brooke Bell Lucas. Thank you. Congratulations.
You may have seen this sign around and past this building. The Sicilian Bank is well established here. Would you please welcome Cody Feeble to the podium to present the Sicilian Bank Scholarship.
All right, as you heard, I'm with the Sicilian Bank here in Kentucky. We're a small town home community bank. We love giving back to our community, especially into our younger generation who's going to be running things pretty soon. Just here in Hardin County alone, the Sicilian Bank has given out over $6,000. We also have our other locations in Breckinridge County, Meade County, Grayson County. I'm also honored to be here as a North Hardin alumni, and I'm glad they gave me the opportunity to present these two awards. So, without further ado, Mr. Philip Merrill. All right, and then I have one more here tonight. I have Miss Brooke Lucas. All right, and that's all for us. Thank you, guys.
Well, not to be outdone, Abound Federal Credit Union is up next. Would you please welcome to the podium Miss Rhiannon Howard.
Hello, I'm Rhiannon Howard. I'm the branch manager of Abound Credit Union. Every year we award $25,000 in scholarships to 10 hardworking high school seniors. Our scholarship is designed or designated the Howard Roush Memorial Scholarship. It symbolizes our learning-driven culture and the emphasis on continual growth and development. Recipients are Abound members in good standing with a proven record of academic excellence, community service, and a clear understanding of financial independence. To aid in our goal of increased financial education across Kentucky, Abound is pleased to award a $2,500 scholarship to David Webb.
Our next presenter comes to us from the Radcliffe Rotary Club. Please welcome Eli Whitlock.
All right. The Radcliffe Rotary Club meets every Thursday at noon down at Colvin Community Center. We do a lot of giving and $5,000 scholarship here and one $5,000 scholarship at Fort Knox High School. We did an essay contest. This young man did really well in that through showing perseverance and different things that we thought went well. One thing, looking at this section of the crowd with Pastor Dixon and Councilwoman Harmon and Mr. Lyons and some of these community leaders, this stuff only works if smart young people like you all decide to come back and make this home. So I just want to implore you all to do that. I know nobody wants to stay home right now. I was 18 once too, but Hardin County is a good place to live. So we want to give this scholarship to Mr. Gabe Davis. Gabe Russell. I apologize.
Ms. Russell, were you aware that Gabe has an alias? And he's using a different name? All right. Zeta Phi Beta, Inc. is up next. Please welcome Miss Nadine Johnson to the podium. Already done? How did you all sign him twice? Well, the next, I'm going to say this. Not only are these gentlemen great gentlemen who come from a great organization, but they've got the best uniforms here tonight. Ladies notwithstanding, okay? Would you please welcome Lori Harrison and the Buffalo Soldiers up for their presentation.
Good evening. On behalf of our local president, Ricardo Nelson, who's not here tonight, we would like to congratulate the senior class of 2023 North Hardin. When you see Buffalo Soldiers and say we're a motorcycle club, I know y'all be thinking of a gang or something, but we're not a gang. We are a chapter, and each year we try to make a goal and give out at least $8,000 to the community in scholarships. Since our established in 2012, we have given out over $40,000 in scholarships. And a fourth of us been here. So this year we're gonna move it to a half, because we have our first place winner from North Hardin this year. This is the first time we ever had a first place winner here. And we're gonna present that to Elena Regine Thompson. And along with that, we got that little trophy for her to have, but we also have the $3,000 in cash for her to get ready to school.
It's a cool chapter, I'm telling you. There are some scholarships that we're going to announce that students here receive tonight. The presenters are not here, but we felt it was necessary to go ahead and acknowledge the receipt of these scholarships, not only for the students, but the folks that are presenting these scholarships. When you get to this time of year, it's crazy, and we're one of 4 schools in the district that does this. So I'm going to read these, and when I call your name, would you please come up and receive the certificate or the scholarship? Gabe Russell, in addition to the other scholarships that he has received tonight, also received the Radcliffe Optimist Club Scholarship for $500. And the Akibono Scholarship. Jackson Dyer, would you please come to the podium? Jackson is receiving the Deanna's 7th Inning Stretch Scholarship for $1,000 and the Llewellyn Memorial Scholarship for $1,000. I know he was here earlier. They left. Well, we get to keep his money then. Elion Jackson is receiving the Kentucky Wesleyan University Presidential Scholarship for $50,000 and an athletic scholarship for $16,000. You all may want to hold your applause on this one. You can present.
Oh, you're saying everything I need to say already?
Oh, okay. I mean, if you want to be the one to hand it to him, you sure?
Yeah, I'll hand it to him.
I mean, you drove all this way, man. You got to get something out of it. Oh, don't go anywhere. We've got more. The WK Academic Merit Scholarship of $16,000. And the Cornelius A. Martin Scholarship of $12,000. Your hands are going to be sore, I'm just saying. The Xavier University Dean Scholarship for $25,000. That over 4 years will total over $100,000. And from the University of Kentucky, the William C. Parker Scholarship of $30,000. And the Provost Scholarship of $10,000. She's worth more money right now than I've ever been. Thank you. Ilana Thompson, please come to the podium. I forgot to say Regine, didn't I? Doesn't matter, because I want to get it right. She is receiving the Future of STEM Scholarship for $40,000. The Alpha Psi Alpha Thurgood Marshall Scholarship for $1,000. Radcliffe Optimist Club Scholarship for $500. The Buffalo Soldiers Great Lakes Frontier Scholarship for $500. And the Tuskegee University Presidential Scholarship worth over $133,000. Xander Mack, you're up next. You know Xander, if you try to check in, he's the first one that's going to say, "What are you here for?" and "Can you show me your ID?" He is receiving the $500 from the Grayson Mead and Hardin Agency for Substance Abuse. Prevention through Communicare Regional Prevention Center. I'm sorry. I was getting ready to say, are we promoting it or fighting it here for a minute? $500 from the Hardin County Cope Coalition. Black History Makers of Tomorrow Scholarship of $1,000. And the Optimist Club speech winner of $500. Thank you, Xander. Our next young lady is Brooke Lucas. Would you come back to the podium? Brooke Lucas is also receiving, on top of the other scholarships she's received tonight, the Kentucky Cattlemen's Foundation Scholarship for $1,500. The Sicilian Bank Scholarship for $1,000. The Central Kentucky Community Action Council for $500. And the American League Auxiliary Unit 113, $750. Thank you. Tremaine Moe, are you here? Come on down. You're the next contestant. Tremaine is receiving the Scarlett Scholarship of $18,000. And the Joan and Lee Thomas Multicultural Grant for $1,500 through Bellarmine. Congratulations. Kyrie Boyd, you're up. We're calling your number again. Kyrie is receiving the Cameron LaShawn Boone Athlete Scholarship, a Kentucky State University Thoroughbred Scholarship for $1,000, an Alpha Phi Alpha Thurgood Marshall Scholarship for $1,000, the Glenn D. and Benny Lou Hammond Family Scholarship for $750, a Llewellyn Memorial Scholarship for $5,000, a DePaul University.
That's a different kid. Sorry.
Oh, nope.
Just kidding. That was it.
Error, let's erase that part. That's a big award, though. You wish you would have gotten this one, too. Bakari Battle, would you please come back up?
There's no one now. Doesn't matter.
He is receiving the John T. Smith Scholarship and the Central Kentucky Community Foundation Scholarship. Outstanding. And Miss Niblett, she's tired of me calling off names and stuff, so I guess you have to come to the podium now. Y'all give Miss Niblett a big round of applause. She puts in a lot of time and effort, coordinates, gets kids trips back and forth to college, and makes sure they return home again safely. So it's all yours.
Good evening. On behalf of the admissions counselors that could not be here tonight, I'll be awarding the scholarships to the students that have received them from those universities. The first one is from Bellarmine, and I don't know if she's here or not. Alana Watts. She received a scholarship for $18,000 from Bellarmine University. You want them to go? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna back up and we're gonna call the colleges that are present. So if Tammy Davis from U of L can come up.
A lot of names in here. All right, good afternoon. Since its inauguration in 1798, the University of Louisville has evolved into a premier, nationally recognized metropolitan research institution. When you walk around campus, you're going to interact with people who are there to learn, to make a difference, and to take U of L to the next level. Our students represent some of the most academically talented students in the region. There's no better time to be a Louisville Cardinal. Over the past year, the University of Louisville has had the great pleasure of working with many talented future students from North Hardin High School. I can say that because my daughter also graduated from North Hardin and she graduated from U of L. So we would like to take a moment to recognize students who have received an academic merit scholarship and plan to become part of the Cardinal family this fall. I'm pleased to present these awards. Kaylin Denner. Matthew Perry. Ryan Kleins. Kylia Binney. Rebecca Covington. Jackson K. Dyer. Eden Eschlin. Nobody's here. Tyler Garcia. Yes.
Look at your certificate. Yes. Yeah.
It's like nobody here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Brian Garing?
Yes.
Both of those have received the trustee scholarships. Kayla Hamilton? Taylor Hawley? Jasmine Letson? David Anderson Fallon Webb? We got the Woodford R. Porter Scholarship. Heaven Turner.
Is that Ilana?
Alana Thompson. She got the Woodford R. Porter Scholarship.
Tiana Peabody, Cody Neal, Ashley Lyric. Okay. Thank you all.
Next, we're gonna have Tanner Pooler from Lindsey Wilson.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Tanner Pooler, and I'm an admissions counselor with Lindsey Wilson College and a proud alum. It is my pleasure to be with you all this evening to present scholarship awards on behalf of our president, Dr. William T. Lucky Jr., our board of trustees, and our faculty and staff. Tonight, I will be presenting to 5 students whose awards collectively value more than $440,000 over the next 5 years. Lindsey Wilson Challenge Grants and Presidential Scholarships are awarded to students based on high school GPA and ACT scores. Athletic scholarships are awarded to students based on their athletic talents and abilities. So without further ado, please join me as we recognize Lindsey Wilson Scholarship recipients from North Hardin High School. Receiving a Lindsey Wilson Challenge Grant and a track scholarship, Destiny Lawrence. Receiving the AP White Presidential Scholarship, Dorian Carter. Receiving an LWC Challenge Grant and a track scholarship, Dice Hardin. Guys, you just left me hanging, man. I thought we were cool tonight. Receiving an LWC Challenge Grant and a football scholarship, Tremaine Moe. I think we're good. Oh, never mind. I'm not getting in trouble with your mom. And then receiving a John B. Horton Presidential Scholarship and a soccer scholarship, Philip Merle. I'm so thankful to have been given the opportunity to work with so many great students, and I look forward to doing more in the future with North Hardin High School. To the faculty, staff, and administrators of North Hardin, thank you for all that you do for your students and your continued partnership with Lindsey Wilson College as well.
Next, we'll have Max Dupree from Kentucky Wesleyan.
So it looks like I jumped the gun a little bit earlier, but even though the certificate's already handed out, I'll have Elion Jackson come up here really quickly. Just so you all can understand the depth of scholarships that she's receiving from Kentucky Wesleyan College. Elion was invited as a part of the Kentucky Wesleyan Scholars to submit for a scholarship competition in December. Her automatic academic scholarship was upgraded from that. And then, as spoke about earlier, she's receiving a track scholarship from Kentucky Wesleyan as well. So, after it all sums up, the total amount of institutional aid has a 4-year value of over $84,000. So, congratulations to Elion.
All right, now back to me. Okay, the next university that I'll be calling is going to be Campbellsville. And we,
But you can,
Lily Maddox received an academic scholarship worth $15,000. Oh, okay. I did, no. EKU, excuse me, scholarships are based on a merit system. And the T2 merit is $6,000. The T3 merit is $4,000. T4 is $3,000. The Trailblazer is $2,000. And Dr. Rodney Gross Minority Scholarship is $2,000. So I will call off their names and tell you which scholarships they received. Jose Resto Santos, he received a merit tier 3. Yes, it's okay. Sydney Atkinson, she received a merit tier 2. Christian Atkinson, merit tier 3. Paige, excuse me, Paige Blatz received the Trailblazer Scholarship and the merit tier 4. Michael Collins, merit tier 3. Madison Cowles, merit tier 2. Mia Kuzmano, merit tier 3. Tristan Gamble, merit tier 4. Connor Latte, merit late. Connor Late, I'm sorry. Merit tier 3. Donette Mackey, merit tier 2. And the Dr. Rodney Gross Minority Scholarship. We have Bailey Moore, she received a merit tier 3. Nathaniel Morgan, merit tier 3. Christian Nolan, merit tier 3. So the total scholarships for EKU was over $60,000. Next we have Moorhead. On behalf of President Jay Morgan, the Board of Regents, the faculty, staff, students, and alum of Moorhead State University, we want to congratulate all those honored this evening and extend our best wishes for your future endeavors. Moorhead State is pleased to award this scholarship totaling more than $28,000 over the next 4 years to the following student: Gracie Smith. She had the Kentucky Scholars Award. Thomas More University. The Dean Scholarship is worth $16,000 and a football scholarship. And this is going to be awarded to Jalen Alfonso. UK. This one's hard. No. The William C. Parker scholarships totaled $90,000. The Provost totaled $95,000. So UK total amount of scholarships given to North Hardin High School was $185,000. Okay. So our first person is Angel Alvarez. He received a Provost scholarship and the William C. Parker Scholarship. Kalia Beanie, the Provost Scholarship, and the William C. Parker Scholarship. Alyssa Cordova, the Provost Scholarship, and the William C. Parker. Tyler Domack, the Provost Scholarship. Eden Edgeland, the Provost Scholarship. Anaya Ellis, Provost Scholarship, and the William C. Parker Scholarship. Brandon Herron, the Provost Scholarship. Taylor Holly, the Provost Scholarship. Riley Jackovich, don't mean to mess up your name. She received a Provost Scholarship as well. Okay, how do you say his last name? Cannon Lalata, Provost Scholarship. Brian Lynn, Provost Scholarship, and the William C. Parker Scholarship. Faith Ramos, Provost Scholarship, and
Should be William C. Maybe.
the William C. Parker Scholarship. Michael Rowe, Provost Scholarship, and the William C. Parker Scholarship. Mia Sagway, Provost Scholarship, William C. Parker Scholarship. Jaden Sanders Weber, Provost Scholarship, and the William C. Parker Scholarship. Emily Smith, Provost Scholarship. Cameron Schaefer, Provost Scholarship. Laura Wells, Provost Scholarship. And William Walters, the Provost Scholarship. Samantha Gamble, she received a Provost Scholarship. And last is WKU. They totaled $174,000. Our first recipient will be Kira Riley Cortez Sharon. And she got the academic scholarship. Seth Thomas Ferguson, the academic scholarship. Samuel Costello, the academic scholarship. Araya Nicole Hall, academic scholarship. Brian Geary, the academic scholarship. Kayla Hamilton, the academic scholarship. Reagan Jarvis, the academic scholarship. Tiffany Nicole Kelly, the academic scholarship. Abigail Lynn Key, the academic scholarship. Celeste Faith Lohman, academic scholarship. Alexander James Lozano, academic scholarship. Getting tongue-tied. Brooke Bell Lucas, academic scholarship. Gabriella Rachel Jean McCoy, academic scholarship. Melissa Ann Morgan, academic scholarship. Kylie Nicole Murray, academic scholarship. Amaya Marie Musehope, academic scholarship. Tiana Peabody, academic scholarship. Matthew Ethan Query, Academic Scholarship. Andreas Ruggiero, Academic Scholarship. Kira Amari Sakura, Academic Scholarship. Carson Lee Saltzman, Academic Scholarship. Gregory Shropshire, Academic Scholarship. Parker Randall Thompson, Academic Scholarship. And Trevor Allen Villaquet, Academic Scholarship. Thank you.
We have just a couple more things and then we'll be done, but we had a couple scholarships that we had in addition to our community representatives. Kentucky Farm Bureau could not be here tonight, but they did award 3 scholarships to our students. The first one is to Brooke Lucas, which is the Geneva Ship Memorial Scholarship. They also awarded one of the Lewis Crosher Memorial Scholarships to Tiffany Kelly. And the final Farm Bureau scholarship is to Carson Saltzman, who I believe is not here tonight. The last one is the Fort Knox Spouses and Community Club. This is a service-oriented nonprofit organization that supports a variety of social, cultural, and educational benefits throughout the community for their membership. They have a diverse group of women and men from Fort Knox surrounding communities that are highly involved in the workplace as volunteers. The North Hardin FKSCC Scholarship Program rewards outstanding academic achievement and community involvement. This year, they had a record number of applicants, and they are very impressed by the quality of high school students that are in our community. So it was a very hard decision for them. They know firsthand the challenges of military life, and they hope that every single person who applied is very proud of themselves. This year's recipients are Connor Late, and Jasmine Tolbert, who could not be here tonight. The only one on my list that I believe we have not announced yet, I'm so sorry, Tiffany, if it got lumped together in there, the Wendy Elaine Trenum Memorial Scholarship for $1,000. So I'm so sorry, Tiffany. I believe that concludes everything for tonight. This is my second year as counselor at North Hardin High School, and it's very exciting to be working in this position as an alumni of North Hardin. My heart is with those students, and I'm very excited to serve them in this position. We really thank you all for coming out this evening. I know there was a lot, and we read a lot of names, but all of them matter because our kids have worked very, very hard. So I hope you all have a very safe evening and a great end to the school year. Onward, Trojans.